Hi, I'm Danielle Hartman, and this is Poured in PA, a series sharing the stories of Pennsylvania's craft beer industry. A lot of activities take place at a brewery beyond just drinking craft beer. Breweries have become hubs in their communities by offering a meeting place for various groups. Those seeking to stretch and burn some calories can now find yoga at a number of breweries. Go with the flow and check out these active craft beer fans.
I had seen advertisements for Burn 30. My friend and I saw that they were here at Zeroday once a month and that you got a free beer afterwards. So we decided to check it out and I really liked it. It's a very short, intense workout, lots of Pilates and then just general stretching. Everyone that was here was really nice. The teacher was very knowledgeable and encouraging, and I got a free beer.
I'm a personal trainer at Burn 30. I do a bunch of different stuff for them, including teaching group fitness. Definitely the ambiance. It's such a nicer looking space because it's not a gym. It doesn't smell like a gym. It doesn't look like a gym. It's prettier and chiller in a lot of ways. So it's actually more of an experience that way.
Zeroday's outpost has so much natural light and space when you move all the tables. It's actually a really great place to do yoga. And it's kind of like a community setting because I don't know about other people, but like I come here for happy hour with friends. So it's just cool to like repurpose the space on a Saturday morning.
The reception has been pretty incredible. We always say that breweries are kind of a community meeting place, and yoga really ties that together. So it's bringing people in who might not normally come to a brewery and also introducing our product and our space to the community.
Number one, I would describe everyone as super friendly and nice, a little bit nervous, and they always come with buddies. So everyone's come in usually with friends, or they've invited someone, maybe their friend, family, partner, to try something together. I try to keep it a little bit more simple than I normally would, because when you have a class and you kind of see the same people even week to week or even twice a week, you kind of know where to ramp up and where to go back down, but you really have to start fresh every single time you teach. You kind of have to look around after like track 2 and you're like, okay, we'll go up here and I'll lower it down here and change the intensity based on the crowd that's there at the moment.
I think of yoga as a treat for myself in terms of like physical activity because it's about the individual practice. So, you know, some days I might be in the mood to really go for it and push myself, and some days I might feel like, I need something a little more restorative and slow. And beer is also a treat. It can be communal like yoga, or it can be individual. I like that there's different varieties of it, and it's just like a nice little treat at the end of the day.
One of our mission statements is to reinvest back into the local community. You know, it's the community that helps support us. And one thing that we've noticed, you know, that everyone notices, that life is very, very stressful. And we made the decision to offer yoga complimentary, free of charge, to come in, relax, enjoy yourself, relieve that stress, and continue on with your day. Starting out with the business, it's very stressful, you know, a lot of long hours. There was times where I wasn't my best, and I found that yoga really helped relieve that stress, and I could work on myself so that way I can have my business be the best it can be.
Well, it's interesting because I don't drink. I felt bad about not purchasing beer at the brewery, but people like doing yoga at breweries, and I like teaching yoga, so it's a kind of win-win for both of us. We get a nice group of people here of all different abilities and backgrounds, and I always try to teach an all levels class and start with the basics. So even if it is somebody who has long years of practice, always bring it back to the basics. So I don't try to make anybody feel like something's not achievable or possible for them to do.
Just keep rolling along here. Hopefully, you know, more people will see this, and we'll get a larger crowd in. And we also like to say, you know, you can come in, detoxify on your mat, and re-intoxify at the bar with a beer.
Our goal is right now that we're trying to transcend, if you will, beyond just the average craft beer tasting room. So we're trying to establish ourselves as a venue for events in the area and a destination. So we do several events here at the brewery, one of which we call Brews, Beer Plus Yoga. We partner up with local fitness expert Aubrey Warwick, and we offer a beer and yoga pairing experience where you are enjoying the beer throughout your yoga class. Our next one coming up is my favorite. It's called Beer, Downward Dogs, and F-Bombs. So it's a yelling yoga, so you get to have like a little bit of a cathartic experience and let out some choice 4-letter words while you're doing some, I don't know, downward dog or shavasana. A lot of people who come in for these events say, well, I don't like beer, I don't drink beer, and then I give them a sample of something and they say, wait, this is beer? This is not what I expected beer to taste like, because they are accustomed to like Miller or something, not something that's fruity and flavorful and really light and refreshing.
It's kind of one of those things that we borrow little ideas from breweries across the country that we've been to in Washington, and yoga in breweries was kind of a big thing up there. So that was one thing that we said we wanted to do. Absolutely. And we did. And a lot of people were like, wait, what? You're doing yoga in a brewery and you're drinking beer? You don't drink the beer during class. You get the beer after class. We started with one instructor, and then we've grown to 4 instructors now. So they rotate. And as far as people coming to yoga, yes, like it has grown a lot. There's a lot of people don't want to leave the back mountain to have to go do yoga, and it's right here, and it's on Sunday morning, and Sundays are super mellow here. So it's just word of mouth, and just keep advertising it. Everyone loves it. I love it too. When they're all starting to shuffle in before class, they have their totes full of cheese and charcuterie plates and veggie bowls and all. They get together after, pull all the tables together and
have a couple beers
and snacks and hang out for a little while. It's fun. I love my little yoga crew.
They actually go off, and we don't run yoga every weekend in the summer. It just kind of falls off because everyone's out doing stuff. In the winter we do it every weekend, but on the weekends we don't do it. They get together and they go out and they go hike. Like, they didn't know each other.
Hiking and kayaking, and they always end up back here together. But yeah, like you said, they didn't know each other either, and now they're all extremely close.
It is a very fun, unique experience that does tend to bring in a lot of people who wouldn't normally come in our doors, and they end up coming back, which is pretty cool. So
I'm really excited to come back and try another class and bring friends.
I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's fun getting to know a vast majority of different people. Pretty much every time you go in, there's a different set, but it's fun.
They're great. It's been wonderful. We're always joking around, laughing. The relationships that we've built have mean most to me, and really enjoy seeing them every Sunday morning.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time. Namaste.